Wow. All right, guys, here's a final summary of my 2025 Movember. This year, I've been able to raise over $700 for men's health awareness campaigns, but more importantly, I've been able to crush my goal of 30 conversations about men's health subjects. This month, I was happy to have over 55 conversations with both men and women and help lift the stigmas behind some of these hard subjects that guys need to start talking about. Whether it's testicular cancer, prostate cancer, men's mental health, or even male suicide. These are some things that we have to start normalizing and helping those guys who are in need. Those guys who are struggling. Because trust me, when it hits you like a freight train. Everything's coming at you a mile a minute. You're trying to figure out what's the next step while still trying to figure out where you are right then in that moment. It happens so fast. And if I could help anyone with the type of content that I make these days, then I'm going to do that. And this year has definitely tested me in ways that I never thought I'd be tested before. Last year certainly wasn't easy by any means. It wasn't a walk in the park. It wasn't a slice of cake. It tested me in physical ways. But this year has definitely tested me from a mental and social standpoint as well. Survivorship hasn't been easy. And perhaps some of you can relate to that as well. And many of you know that I've continued to grow this mustache, and I'm proud of it. Look how big it is. It's full. I never thought I'd be the person to have this type of mustache, and here I'm at with it. And ironically, the mustache was the first thing to come back after chemo. It came back before my eyebrows, came back before my beard, came back before the hair on my head. And for those who know me, I'm a hairy guy. But it's the first thing that came back. And I've had a hard time trying to figure out what I want to do with it. And right now, I feel like I'm in the crossroads of it's part of my identity. It's how I choose to present myself. But I know that it's probably something that's not forever. And I like to think of it as, my first mustache after cancer. And by all means, I'm going to continue to raise funds and awareness for Movember because it's a super meaningful, heartfelt subject that's obviously really close to me. And I want to help other people out there. But I've had a hard time cutting ties with it. Whew. I've been nervous to take off the mustache for some time. I haven't told a lot of people about that. In fact, I haven't told one person because I know that when I take off the mustache and I'm clean shaven, I'm going to get that reminder of chemo. And that's something that I still... it's something I still deal with. I'm hoping to get back to a normal lifestyle, get back to work. I'm still not back. I'm following the work return protocol, and I just got to keep on keeping on. But it doesn't make it easier by any means. It's something that I just navigate on a daily basis. A lot of people don't see what happens behind the scenes. It's hard to relate to some of my friends, my family, because they just haven't gone through chemo. They haven't had cancer. I've been able to connect with people online, which has been great, and help me understand that, I'm not alone. Some people still face some of the things that I still deal with right now. But it's been such a hard thing to kind of process because I'm going through scans now to figure out if I have cancer coming back. I'm going through a lot of blood work, trying to go in the right direction. But I'm still human. I still get scared. I still get afraid. I still feel a lot of shame, a lot of grief. Even some survivor's remorse too. Wondering, why did this happen to me in the first place? But then also, why am I still here? And it hasn't been an easy subject by any means to figure out myself. Super proud to say that I still go to the cancer center on a monthly basis to talk to their patient support team. I see a psychologist once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on their availabilities. If I could go every week, I would, just to kind of manage my own mental health and work towards being not just a better person, but a better man. Because when you get cancer or you face a long-term chronic illness or disease, they don't warn you for what's going to happen outside of like the physical challenges. They don't tell you what you may experience from a mental side of things. They don't tell you what's going to happen to you, your friendships, your relationships. You know, maybe you're married, maybe you have kids. They don't warn you about any of that type of stuff, and you're there to figure it out yourself. And it comes with maturity to go ahead and seek out help. Also, a lot of vulnerability. This year has definitely been a year like no other. Last year was as well. And now I'm coming up on my 3-year mark of initially being diagnosed. And I won't lie, like I'm scared to hell about having another relapse. And so taking off this mustache is something that, you know, I've been contemplating for some time. I want to keep it for raising awareness for men's health, but then I also started talking about men's health when I still had a beard, when I still had a full head of hair. And when I first got diagnosed, I went about 7 months without telling anyone. I flew under the radar. Super embarrassed, didn't know how to talk about it. And now I find myself changing my total possible purpose or intent with what I want to do, maybe with my long term. If I could help other people or advocate for paying more attention to your men's health subjects, then maybe that's, you know, maybe my calling. Something I take a tremendous amount of pride in, and it's something that I want to keep on doing. But I know that this mustache doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define my character. Definitely doesn't shape who I'm going to be. And it's something that I know I could always grow back. So today I'm going to be taking off that stash and lean into the unknown. I haven't seen my upper lip in like 16 months, 18 months. It's been a while. Started growing hair again, I think like last June, July. And we've gone through one hell of a process during that time. Recovering, focusing on my physical, my mental health first and foremost. But Lord knows that this year has been unlike any other. So, but I'm here to share this experience with you guys. Thanks for everyone who's helped along the way. From the kind messages to the phone calls. Heck, even the donations. You guys help me help others, which is something I'm extremely pleased to know. You know, it's been such a rewarding experience. And who knows, maybe after all is said and done, maybe cancer is one of the best things that happened to me. It's definitely made me a lot more aware, a lot more present when I'm obviously not dealing with, you know, health crises or periods of stress, pain, and just some of these uncomfortable emotions that some of us have to deal with who face men's health issues. So here we go. It's been a slice, right? We'll see how this turns out. Woo. Oh my gosh. I feel like I don't even know how to shave anymore. Oh. Should we go for the Tom Selleck? I don't know if we can. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I don't think so. We got to keep on going. Oh. I'm doing such a hack job here. Trying to get off as fast as I can. Oh my gosh. Who am I? Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh, as if I did that. Whew. Bunch of emotions. Just a mustache. Holy cow. Oh. But hey, I got eyebrows this time. Whoa. I know it's just a haircut, but guys, holy cow. Wow. Well, give me some time to kind of clean up a little bit more. If you've stayed this long to the end, thanks a lot. I appreciate all you guys, all the messages, phone calls, you name it. It means more than you guys know. Here's to a better 2026. Catch you later.